Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of Game 4 between the Panthers and Lightning. How is everybody doing? Derek says he went to the Devils game yesterday and got to finally see a hat trick in person with Svechnikov. Let's see, tonight's game is on ESPN, which means it'll be on Fubo.
Okay. Do you need this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Samo out, Greer in.
Samo out, Greer in. Then proves Paul Maurice watches the channel and hates me. That's what that proves. I don't think I saved it. I think I just have it here.
Lightning lineup was up right there.
Okay.
All right.
Hello,
Dennis. Jacob says, how does Lucerinen not get scratched? But Samo, why, Paul? Why? Strafossi says, I would have taken Boquist off the ice. Hungry Cedamore says, Ferrar Road, the power plays have been dormant in this series. Cats have 3 power play goals. What WTF is he smoking? Well, those were all in game 1. Yeah, I guess the game will be starting in about 5 minutes.
Nature's Bounty. Your bones are 4 times as strong as concrete. Nature's Bounty supplements your bones.
Jacob says, I get the feeling they made this move because Hagel is back in.
It's in your nature.
JC says, I don't understand how the game is on ESPN but can't watch it on ESPN Plus. The level of greed with these people is outrageous. Yeah.
Actually, we called our stuff gay ready.
Yeah, we need someone other than Kachuk, Schmidt, and Bennett to score. Yeah, all the 8 teams in the West have their series tied at 2 after the Oilers completed a great comeback and Draisaitl scored in overtime on the power play. So, yeah.
Guaranteed to fit every time. Things people love.
And I believe it means in the Jets Blues series, neither team won their road games. Ditto for Oilers Kings. And then Stars Avs have won a piece, a loss and win a piece at home on the road. And then the Vegas and Minnesota, same thing. Who do I want a big game from? How about Sam Reinhart? Winterfell says, I missed the last game and look what happened. I will be going to work a little late tomorrow. You ain't missing a second game. JC, you met Chris Barch today. That's cool.
Here we go.
100-year-old World War II veteran, Sergeant Alfred Howard,
Okay.
United States Army Air Corps. Thank you for your service and dedication to our country.
All right. Oh, I gotta close that window.
Please rise and remove your hats as the United States Southern Command Joint Force Color Guard presents our nation's colors.
All right. That's still.
Yeah.
Here to perform the Star Spangled Banner, please.
There we go.
There.
You see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam. Bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets ran, the boats bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right. Here we are.
All right, let's go.
IC is asking, Jaws, how do I message you a picture I want?
The email. Come in.
Flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com. Who is that banging the drum at Amaranth? Okay. David says, no Samo tonight. Why? Oh, Dolphins tight end? Which one? And there's Vazzy and Bob in their respective nets.
All right, let's go. All right.
Jacob asks, so I wasn't present for the new live stream. Did Jaws ever watch the replay of the last game and determine if Ekblad was to blame, like he mentioned in the recap?
No, I was complaining because we don't get the right film to really watch it. You don't get to see the whole ice.
Yeah.
You only get to see what they show on TV.
So Jonnu Smith was banging the drum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thanks for giving him in fantasy
Yeah, no problem.
in the fantasy football last season.
All right. Let's
All right.
go.
Gord with the shot. Bob deflects it wide. Now Bennett carries it across the blue line, flips it in for himself. Vazzy will stick it aside to the boards. Now Braden Point collects the puck, pressured by Ekblad. Forsling dumps it in at the blue line. Kachuk trying to reach the puck, no success. Jonnu Smith, Derek.
I'm just going to get the chat going so in case, make sure nothing funky happens.
Yeah. Barkov enters the zone. He's pressured by Chernak. Chernak able to get the puck away from him. Oh, it's intercepted. Barkov leaves it for Reinhardt. Reinhardt looking. Sends it towards the net.
Oh.
It goes just wide. TK says Greer is playing, so Zito is definitely watching this channel.
Yeah.
Bill asks, who do we want to win the cup?
Can't figure that one out.
Panthers.
Oh, boy.
Cirelli gets the puck taken away from him. Nico Sturm and Boquist get the clear. Now, I believe that was Mikkola who just dumped the puck in. Seth Jones with the puck. Circles around the net. Sends it back to Mikkola at the blue line. So Sturm dumps the puck back in. Now Boquist behind the net, along with Greer, who sends it back to the blue line. I believe that shot was sticked aside by Vazzy. Bill's rooting for either the Wild or the Blues.
Gotcha.
Marchand passes it right to Lilleberg. Excuse me, to Gergensen. Mitchell Chafee able to pass the puck back to his teammates at the blue line. Radish. Kucherov with a high shot. Lundell looking. He gets the clear. Passes it over to Luosterainen. Luosterainen tries to feed Lundell, but the puck goes over to the corner. Ekblad unable to hold the puck in. Brandon White says, let's go, boys. Let's get it, Cats. Ice scene by the Lightning with 16:22 to go in the first. Where are you going? Okay. Barkov in the face-off circle. I'm wearing his jersey tonight.
Very good.
Reinhardt tries to send the puck over to Verhaeghe. Now it rolls over to Mitchell Chafee. But Seth Jones is there to try and defend. Barkov able to send it back further in, but now Lightning finally get the clear. Jones collects the puck. So what are these defensive pairs? Jones
Mikkola, yeah.
So is it still
Ekblad, Jones, Mikkola, Kulikov, Schmidt.
Okay, so it's the same defensive pairs from last game.
Yeah.
Shadow Wolf says this game is a must-win. Yeah.
You know, you can't lose both at home.
McDonough dumps the puck in.
And they iced it.
With 15:31 to go. Oh, yeah, did you hear Sully got fired by the Penguins?
Yeah. I switched out of the red jersey when the playoffs started. But we lost a couple games while I was wearing it, so sorry to hear that, Austin.
Bennett does not win that face-off. Kachuk attempting to collect the puck. He does. Kachuk over to Rodriguez, who sent it wide. Derek says Joel Quenneville is being interviewed by the Ducks.
Yeah.
Rodriguez with the puck. Dumps it in, but it's taken the other way by Cirelli.
Jeez,
and then Hedman tried to get a shot from the side of the net. Kachuk, buddy, don't give the puck right back to Lightning. Perbix sends it wide. Now Schmidt will try and get it over to...
Oh, no! Kulikov!
Kulikov, buddy.
Jesus.
That's the second bad giveaway.
There's another one.
This second line seems to have forgotten how to clear the zone.
Finally, we iced it.
And we have to ice the puck.
And there goes the internet.
JC says, I think I'm going to put on my Verhaeghe jersey from the playoffs last year. Hopefully this brings him luck.
Usually is the Panthers' strength. Tampa plays well on the boards. They're going to have a good chance to win this series. They want it more out in the middle of the ice. Sorelli able to get a chance blocked at the front of the net.
Bruins going after Sullivan. Rumors flying. Braden points the face-off. Radish sent it towards the net. Saved by Bob.
I mean, there's no way it's not somebody. We have no problems for the playoffs.
Hit sharp. So many wins over the last 4 years for Bobrovsky. He had a little bit of a struggle even in the first period. He's going to clear down the ice and he's going to whip on it. With his weight to his legs, could have gone into the net and on the hip, right to the net. He hits the heel of Bobrovsky into the cage. Not a great game for Bobrovsky.
No problem.
Forsling with the puck sends it up ahead. Yeah, we got to stop with the dumb turnovers in our own zone. Now I believe that was Ekblad who dumped in. But the Lightning control the puck. They send it offsides Lightning. How many whistles is that in the first 6 minutes?
Okay, now it's going to go away.
Yeah.
As soon as the commercial comes. Okay. All right.
What are we doing today, Coach?
So today we're going to work on our checking.
Greg, yep. Greg, I didn't want to say it, but I agree with you. He says Chucky is a defensive liability. He can't skate very fast. I completely agree with you.
Susan always wanted to do that.
My turn. Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Best day of training so far. It's killing me.
When it comes to your wireless plan, don't settle for less. Get more with a free 5G phone.
Bill T says, did you and Jaws hear about Deion Sanders tweeting about his son should pull an Eli Manning and not play for Cleveland after getting drafted there?
Jeez. I mean, why is he got to be special? Everybody plays for who they draft to. I mean, I know Eli did what he did.
Can't exactly blame
Yeah,
Eli
Jason.
for not wanting to play for the Chargers.
Yeah, that prank call was something else, man. People will do anything for internet clout, even if it's negative clout. Yeah, exactly, Derek. Yep.
Back here in Florida, I think the Chucks hit on Jake Gensel late in Game 3 did not get any supplemental discipline. Then NHL's Department of Player Safety looked at it and they determined no contact to the head. Gensel had recently touched the puck.
Jamie says the Panthers came out with a nice forecheck. Now the Lightning are pushing back and taking advantage of turnovers. Sturm against Glendenning at the center ice faceoff circle. Lightning collect the puck, but Mikkola might be able to pass it to either Sturm or what? Whistle again? Hello, Rosado.
Hey, Rosario.
Bill says, did you guys see the draft for the Dolphins? How do you feel about the team with the newly drafted players? Go over the Flying Fluffy Football. My dad made a whole draft grades video.
after his recent contact against the Blackhawks.
Fazzy moves the puck along to Chafee, who flips it out to all the way out to the Panthers zone. Mikkola up ahead. Gets the puck taken away from him. Hagel the other way. Marchand collects the puck, flips it over to Forsling, or at least try to, and Forsling gets hit.
Oh, come on!
Luosterainen
Damn it!
sends it wide.
Ugh. Come on, Luosterainen. We need somebody to score on the third line. It can't just be a complete zero every night.
No score, 12.5 in the first. The Panthers have yet to get a shot on goal. Kucherov with the puck. Puck taken away by Kulikov. Kulikov down the ice. Over to Bennett. Shot.
All right, well, at least we got a shot.
Congratulations. We finally have a shot on goal. Almost 8 minutes into the game. G told team says Marchand is going to get tired of Luosterainen.
Yeah.
Florida started this with good defense from Kachuk. Kulikov finds Bennett, and Bennett, who's got a point in every game in this
Kate, this is what Pomo wants. Super close. One problem, we're not freaking scoring.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get more than one goal a game.
Kachuk sends the puck into the corner where Cernak plays it along. Now Schmidt collects it at center ice, passes it to Kachuk. Rodriguez trying to hang on to the puck, but it's cleared. Now Yanni Gord with speed the other way, pressured by Kulikov, puck taken by Bennett, and then sent back towards the net by Paul, but now it will roll all the way into the Lightning zone. Perbix collects the puck, sends it up ahead. That was not icing, apparently. Barkov enters the zone. He tries to collect the puck from Perbix. Now it's behind the net with Barkov moving around the boards. And Seth Jones can't hold it in. Point over to Gensel. Gensel chooses to send it around the boards. Intended for Kucherov. For Hakey. Will send it up ahead. Luosterainen with the... No, excuse me. Boquist with the puck. Forsling shot deflected.
No shit.
Kucherov skating past Forsling. Bob makes the save.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
John McIsaac's telling him, no, you and Forsling were side by side. It's just going to be a Tampa power play.
We are on the penalty kill again. Well, Forsling was essentially forced to slash Kucherov.
The Tampa power play has been in the crater since Gensel's power play goal of game one. The real issue for them is getting into the zone. They don't get in there.
So now we are on the penalty kill. Reinhardt, Barkov, Jones, Mikkola, the penalty kill unit. Maybe we could score shorthanded now. Mikkola collects the puck. It rolls over to Paul, who sends it all the way around to Goncalves. Now to Chafee. Paul passes to Radish, back to Paul. Paul looking, tries to center it. Goncalves unable to keep it in for the Lightning. Kate says these calls are starting to get really annoyed.
The aggressiveness up the ice, Sean, man, they don't give Tampa any room to breathe.
Radish with the puck slowly crosses his own blue line. Now he passes back to Point. Point over to Gensel. Over to Hagel at the circle. Now Kucherov in the center. Hedman sends it wide over to Gensel. Back to Kucherov, who waits, passes to Hedman. Kucherov back to Gensel. Back to Kucherov. Shot wide. Hagel sends it back to Hedman. Back to Kucherov along the boards. Gensel, Kucherov. Hedman cannot hold it in.
Good job.
And Sturm pressures Hagel all the way to his own blue line.
Oh, who's that?
Point with the puck. Chooses to pass to Kucherov, who passes to Hagel. Hagel getting pressured. Forced to send it over to Point,
30
to
seconds
Gensel,
left.
to Radish. Kucherov sends it through the zone. Radish to Kucherov. Hagel at the side of the net. Kucherov back to Radish. Back to Kucherov at the circle.
There we go.
Puck intercepted by Jones,
There's a
and he
clear,
clears
that should
it.
do it. All right, good job. All right, now can we put the puck in the back of the net, please?
Ekblad and Barkov trying to get the puck now for Hagee. Chases after it.
There we
Puck
go.
intercepted by Barkov, but he's met by Cernak, who passes it to Cirelli. Now Ekblad aggressively trying to get the puck for Hagee, stuck in the corner. Cernak gets the puck away from him. Goncalves flips it all the way ahead. Bob has to play it to the corner for Forsley.
It was a little close for my comfort.
For Hagee, able to pass to Barkov. Barkov waiting behind the net.
Oh,
Reinhardt could not. Get
Vasilevsky
it.
poked it.
Moser passes it backwards to Gensel. Gensel leaves it for Point. Over to Moser. Lightning just playing keep away at this point. Kucherov tries to beat Kulikov,
No.
and the puck is out. Matthew says, I love for Hagee, but bro needs to step up. Like, damn, first line for what? Seth Jones able to pass it along. Luosterainen enters the zone.
Hey!
Gets-
Yeah,
yep,
you drew a
they're going
penalty.
to.
There he
We're
did.
going on the power play.
Okay, good job. All right, Luis.
Marchand sends it over to Kachuk. Kachuk looking, and the
all right.
puck is finally intercepted by Chafee.
All right, let's make them pay.
Finally, power play time.
Finally. Come on, guys. Honestly, if I'm perfect still, I just lose the run and take his shot. You know what I mean? Exactly, TK. Luosterainen is good for something. Yeah. He's good for a lot of things. It's just he gets so many chances. This is another Aliens movie?
It's a
It's a TV show.
TV show. Yeah. Should I back out and re-enter?
Yeah, it can't hurt.
We have a spider on the side of the TV. You see him? Spider.
Oh, I see him. Yeah.
There he is. Trevor says, I like the way we're playing so far.
We've been getting better. Getting a little bit better.
When the floor is lava, every step could be your last. But with remarkably nutritious organic milk, you will prevail. Horizon Organic.
All right, so they're showing all the power,
Yeah.
the overtime goals.
All right, come on now.
So Perbix in the penalty box
Yeah, we lost the draw.
immediately.
Remember the other night we were bitching about the draws?
Mhm.
Lundell was 18% in the circle the other night.
Good God.
Yeah.
So we've been 0 for 7 on the power play after game 1, in which we were 3 for 3.
And now it again.
Jones with the puck will slowly pass it back to Barkov. Barkov over to Kachuk. Kachuk sends it behind the net. McDonough trying to get the clear, but Barkov and the Lightning get another clear. Jones over to Rodriguez. Over to Ekblad. Rodriguez over to Bennett. Bennett able to pass it to Schmidt. Schmidt to Marchand, but Marchand could not hang on to that puck. Schmidt, puck intercepted by Moser and cleared. This is sad.
Yeah, I'd rather see forcing out to the neck, but that's what it is.
Marchand can't hang on to the puck. We haven't even had a shot on goal.
Neither. Hey. Oh, Jesus.
Cirelli, the best chances came for the Lightning on our own power play. Rodriguez shoots, sends it high. That is the end of the power play. Mikula sends it around.
No icing.
No icing
There.
because Yanni Gord was already there. Mikula able to take the puck away from him. Forsling with the puck. Now it goes over to Boquist, who loses it, allowing the Lightning to send it back along the boards. Gensel with the puck. Barkov able to disrupt him. Bob forced to make the save against Hagel, I believe. Could we stop turning the puck over in our own zone, please?
Auto Body LLC.
What did she call Hartford? Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC.
He actually sold the Twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
You need a tan? I'm your man to do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us. The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
Jacob says, You only get so many chances. JC says, did we get power play after advice after game 1 from Andrew Brunette?
Ay.
All it does is take. And sooner or later, it takes you over.
Yeah, hopefully Schmidt is okay. Yeah.
It takes your body.
Positive energy.
Take your dream. And it's not take someone else's. It takes. You just when you have nothing left. It gives.
True, not True World. True says, boys need smelling salts, whatever they do on the bench to wake up.
Yeah, it's a little.
Matthew says, I actually don't mind our game so far. Michael says the beginning of the first looked okay.
Just a little bit too much with the turnovers.
Yeah.
That's what we expected when we traded for him from Chicago. That's what we got. Very popular teammate.
Barkov in the face-off circle. We win that face-off. For Hagee, sends it out through the neutral zone. Puck intercepted by Barkov. Pass to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe shoots wide. Again. So, yes, Verhaeghe is well overdue. He's had no goals this series. He had 11 goals in the postseason last year. Bennett.
Well, Tampa's just back.
Yeah.
I mean, all 4 guys are back.
Jones sends it back behind the net.
It's just I'm not seeing anything new that's going to create any offense. We're not trying to get in front of the net for deflections and screens.
Mikula.
Come on, there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Get Chucky and Bennett in the crease there. We hadn't done that. As soon as I started bitching about it, they did it.
He ended up skating himself right out of the scoring zone there, looking for the perfect shot. Yeah. Or to get a better passing angle, but it certainly looked from here.
Schmitz dumps the puck back in. It takes a funny bounce. It rolls right to Lundell, but he can't get it. Now Kulikov can't clear.
All right, Schmidt's back out there. He's fine.
Schmitz dumps in.
Hey, where the hell are we
now
going?
It's a 4 3-on-2 the other way. They were offsides.
Thank God. Oh, it's going to be like this till the end of Game 7, isn't it?
Because you were busy not missing hockey. Watch in-game highlights, stories, and post-game recaps only with the NHL app. There is Nico Mikula.
Nerfel says Mikula's been moving all game.
Yeah.
Except by the time he shoots it, he's on the other side of the dot. It's not even a scoring chance anymore. It is amazing. Like, you think you've got lots of time? That was like a half a time. He took himself right out of the bag.
Jones trying to collect the puck. He has Nico Sturm with him. Sturm over to Boquist. Boquist passes over to Mikula. Mikula trying to set up Greer. Vasilevsky has to make the save.
Numbers. 113 consecutive starts in the playoffs for Tampa Bay. They didn't end for Miraculous. Back to Game 2 of the 2016 Eastern Conference Finals.
Metallic says we look the damn same.
Fourth longest playoff streak of all time. Lundqvist Hall of Famers all ahead of them. Driving the Hall of Famer behind them.
I mean, they got to score somehow. Somebody.
Forsling collects the puck, sends it towards the net.
Oh,
man.
man.
Bennett's had a perfect deflection chance, and it went straight into Vazzy. Lightning win the face-off. Cernak sends it ahead. Cirelli unable to hang on to the puck. Bennett pursuing the puck. Forces the Lightning to pass the opposite way around the boards.
Lost it.
Rodriguez, I thought he was going to hold the puck in. Last minute of play in the first. JC says, we need to start scoring. Half of our salary is in on 4 guys, and none of them are scoring. Puck dumped in. Bob chooses to pass the puck to Mikla.
That's out.
Puck out of play. Metallic says, how is Schmidt our best player right now?
It's just stressful. I thought we'd come out a little bit more energetic, but Tampa's good too. You know, Colorado versus Dallas looks boring for stretches of time too because they're both so good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks like nobody's doing anything, and it's just 2 good teams. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm sure Tampa's fans are saying the same thing for the most part. So, all right.
All right. So the first intermission is here. I think the Heat Cavs games has started by now. Your local Panthers fan says, who's ready for the Heat to get swept at home? Cleveland's already winning 17-5. Good God, Miami, are you even trying?
The feeling out the process is over. All the scores we settled are over now. They're going to have to do that next year. Now it's about execution, really getting your teams intact and much tighter series from here on in.
Exactly, and what he said to the point of execution and focusing on the things that you have to do to win yourself.
True says they are timid and shy in this game. They should be crushing bonds and going 110 miles per hour. Let's see.
It's a championship team. The special teams are great. You got to keep it simple.
Speaking of the power play, these 2 teams are combined 0 for 19 on the power play since the start of game 2. You see that change. Coming up, Brandon Hagel's been in the news. We're going to talk with him.
So let's see. 15 minutes to go. That would be. Let's see. Cade says I had to get the broom out just because, just like I predicted, the Grizzlies got swept. So Cleveland already has a 20-5 lead.
All right, give me your wallet. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Hit the brooms. Terrible.
Mike says Barkov losing the ozone draw at the start of the power play lost it. They fumbled the break in. Easy clear. Knocked 45 seconds off right there. Mike says put Sturm out there for the ozone draw in the power play and then make him change immediately. Michael says, okay, I'm going to hit the town during the second period. Last time I went out it was game 1 and we scored 3 times. Thank you.
Got it? Careful.
Gator Tube says, come on, Panthers, let's score. So yeah. Hopefully the Panthers can get some scoring. Yeah, we need the power play to click a little. Well, both the Panthers and Lightning have been a combined 0 for 19 on the power play since the start of game 2. So it's not just the Panthers that can't score on the power play. Dennis says, I'm considering trying something new for good luck. Yes or no? Mike says, how about Marchand? Do something positive. Anything positive. Wow, the Heat are pathetic. If you think the Panthers are playing underwhelming, I dare you to tune in to the Heat, who are currently losing 24-8 with just 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. One wild and crazy guy says, is it just me or did it look like the Panthers weren't even trying on their own power play? Yeah, the Panthers are way better 5-on-5 than they are on the power play. Where did Jimmy go? Jimmy Butler forced his way out of Miami, and now he's playing on Golden State. Judy says, hey, keep your eyes on the Canes game tomorrow because the rumor is you may see Nikushin take out Meyer in his debut. This will be epic.
traded me as well as Nashville Predators where they're scoring coming off the bench, and you look at what Ty Jerome was able to do, and I'm sure that really offers the confidence to be able to go on the open to get.
And the lead for Cleveland is now at 20. Kane's Dolphin says Marchand is not playing for us like he did with Boston. Dennis says, I put on the new Panthers shirt I got. We'll see if it's good luck. Florida Man says, I believe the winner of this game wins the series. Okay. So yeah, my opinion about the first series of Panthers, it wasn't great, but it also wasn't terrible. And that's probably how the Lightning are feeling too. Oh, is that my... Thank you.
Got it?
Playoff pancake.
Also works. Cool.
One Wild and Crazy Guy asks, what is your opinion of Rodriguez? I don't think it's his fault that the Panthers have suddenly forgotten how to score.
Ready to graduate. Before this game, this is still, we've done all the right things, checked all the boxes, gets the trades, get the Andre Hunter, gets Donovan Mitchell to say less is more, get the small backcourt, work out together. Guys, I think they have. So the question we need and just got to back to this team, get to the finals and win the whole thing.
Well, the question has been, can they do it in the playoffs? The way they operated in the regular season, and so far the numbers are not just effective field goal rate as they get better. Another stop at the defensive end.
Officials are going to have a conversation here to determine who touched it last. And we're all back to the different way we're going to play.
Dennis says Erod was great in the playoffs and finals last year. He's been meh ever since. Yeah, if the Panthers win today, all of the series in the East will be 3-1.
You'll see teams are great three-point shooting teams, kind of middle of the pack, but this team scores at every level, at the highest level.
And as a result, they went out and got the recipe to success in having the switchability from the perimeter. That pairs up and steps out and defends.
Colin has a prayer circle. Panthers get on the board and keep playing smart.
At the time of the whistle, imminent possession is Miami. They will retain possession with 14 on the shot.
James Williams, a good shot makes the announcement. And by the way, then you pair all that to what they do defensively. And that has continued here this year tonight in Game 4. They held the Heat to one field goal in nearly 6 minutes. And oh, by the way, Bam has taken a grand total of 1 shot so far, which is crazy.
And that's what the Cavs defense is trying to do. They're trying to make it tough for him because he is their inside presence that can score even when allow others to get a break.
Damn, the Heat suck. I genuinely believe they stopped trying. The Cavs already have 11 points off of turnovers. Make that 35-8, Dennis. Jory says just hoping Kachuk gets his mojo back, hoping he is not too busted.
Early to help relieve some of the pressure for his guards, bringing it out.
Three baskets in the quarter, they committed 6 turnovers.
All right, so I think it's just about time for me to switch back. To Lightning and Panthers because I believe the game is about to come back on. Yeah, Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo deserve a better team. Hello, Fubo. Fubo, respond. Here we go. I think the Heat are losing 38-10.
Good Lord.
It's not even the end of the first quarter. Yeah, so the Heat's clearly quit.
Yeah.
And in front of their home crowd.
Is this the last commercial?
This has to be the last commercial.
I'll just be right here with the door open.
That's where I was headed.
You're watching the Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN, presented by Geico. From Emirates Bank Arena, Sunrise, Florida, Game 4 of this Battle of Florida. No score at the end of the first period.
Yeah. I don't think I was going to argue that the Cavs are. I don't think I was going to argue against the Cavs being a better team than the Heat, but could the Heat not even win a single damn game?
Really jumped off the handy-dandy stat sheet, Ray. One thing that did stand out to me was Florida 18-8 advantage in hits. A lot of that was early when they were really aggressive on the forecheck, but we saw some flashes where Tampa Bay speed was on display.
Yeah, the real tug of war, I guess, in this series is going to be Florida play like that, get the ball on the Tampa D very frequently, so that kills Tampa's rush game. If this series is played on the board, it's an advantage.
All right. Hey, to the bit. Come on.
Yeah.
What's that on the TV?
What?
Look at that. It's a bug on the camera.
Yeah, there's a fly on the camera. For Hagee dumps the puck in. It rolls over towards Bennett, but neither him or Kachuk can get it. Braden Point with the puck passes over to Moser. Bob with the save. Ekblad skates it out, passes towards Rodriguez. Rodriguez able to feed the puck to Bennett. Kulikov sends it towards the net. Vazzy with the save. Fly is slowly moving upwards on the camera. There is a fly on the camera. Remember, Rodriguez, I believe, sent that wide.
Ooh, that was dicey.
And we ice the puck.
I wouldn't mind this game so much if it was like we were already winning 2-0.
Yeah.
Right?
We know Florida is an aggressive team, a high-pressure team, and he thinks the fix is just sometimes a little high flip out of the zone, and that would allow them to get their game going. They'll hit 6 shots in that first period.
Off the draw, skated out by Klosterinen, taken back to the neutral zone by the
Lilleberg gets the puck stolen from him, or I thought Lundell would, but now the Lightning recollect the puck. Kucherov passes around. Hagel sends it deep. Lilleberg with the puck. Now Marchand will finally get the clear. Puck sent back in. Hagel nearly took the puck. Glendening shot blocked.
No ice.
Austin, that was a fly on the screen. Now Greer moves the puck ahead, but is being pressured by Perbix, who got spun around. Now Greer and Boquist trying to collect the puck. Now Hedman with the puck. Kulikov bats it down and it rolls back into the neutral zone. Glendening dumps the puck in. Bob leaves the puck for Rodriguez.
Shots tied at 7.
Shots tied at 7. Now, Nick Paul carries the puck. Puck taken away by Rodriguez. Rodriguez tied up.
Boy,
still
that's
able to
almost
keep the puck.
interference.
Now, Bennett.
Oh,
Oh, man.
shit. Oh, so they did get him. They did. Rodriguez did draw the penalty. Okay.
We're going on the power play.
I was gonna
Yay.
say, he held him back a little bit too long. I didn't expect him to call it. But I mean, it's a little bit obvious there.
Yeah, can we please get a power play goal? Gonsalves in the penalty box. Kachuk, Reinhardt, Barkov, Verhaeghe, Jones. 15:48 to go in the second. And the Panthers on the power play and the Lightning win the face-off and get the clear.
God.
God damn it. Seth Jones with the puck. Passes back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt enters the zone. Hangs onto it. He shoots. It goes wide. Verhaeghe with the puck. Over to Barkov. Has to send it to Kachuk. But Kachuk.
What was that?
Kachuk, it bounced off of him. Now Reinhardt will shoot high. Bounces all the way over to Seth Jones. Barkov over to Kachuk. Over to Barkov. Back to Jones. Verhaeghe in the circle. Jones shoots. Puck bounces into the corner.
Come on, guys.
Jones over to Verhaeghe.
Nope.
Rolls over to Barkov. To Jones. To Verhaeghe. Sends it back to Seth Jones, who sends it onto the glass.
Close to hitting the net.
But Jones holds the puck in the zone. Verhaeghe sends it over to Kachuk. Over to Barkov. Jones over to Verhaeghe. To Reinhardt. For heaven's sake, Reinhardt. What the hell was that? Marchand with the puck. Ekblad with a hit. The puck rolling around that circle where the area where Ekblad made the hit. And that will be the end of the power play. We nearly turn over the puck again.
Okay, then.
We had one shot on goal the last power play.
Well,
Marchand tries to crash the net.
Nobody
Nothing
else
doing.
was there, though.
Now Rodriguez. It rolls over to Lundell. Mikkola dumps the puck in.
This is going off on a change. Held in. Come on.
Lundell, Luosterainen shots and deflected.
And they got it.
Gensel flips it in. Kulikov with the puck as Tampa Bay changes personnel.
Shit.
Jones nearly gives away the puck. Cernak with the puck behind the net, pressured by Reinhardt. Reinhardt able to steal the puck. I think he got one shot. Now Jones Passes over to
Forsling.
Forsling, who waits an eternity, and he shoots.
Oh!
Saved by Vazzy.
That was a good play, though.
And he held the puck in the zone.
That's what we need from Forsling. Here we go.
Barkov shoots.
Damn
Saved
it.
by Vazzy. Okay, well,
Oy.
we're getting good zone time now.
Got some chances. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Okay, commercial. I'm taking my last opportunity
Where the hell are you going? We got 2 minutes. Where are you going?
I'll leave the door open. So you can
Kyle, I don't even have the chat up on my phone. This kid is something else. He'll be right back.
How do we do this? We help with car.
He'll be right back.
Great. All right, coverages. Because you never know what life is going to surprise
All
you.
right.
90 miles per hour. Did coach say 90? Push him out there. You've got this, Glenn. Am I going to feel this?
Jacob, I don't know why they're not screening as much as they were.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Oh, he's moving.
Ryder presents stories from the supply chain.
Of course, now my chat won't load. So, there we go.
Mugsy teamed with Ryder to keep their supply chain
0-0 going to overtime, Austin. Wouldn't shock me.
Ryder was the perfect fit. Ryder Advanced Warehouse Technology is helping Mugsy beat the pants off the competition. And working with Ryder is super comfy, like our jeans.
Yeah, Shadow Wolf. They're all clutching their sticks tight. I agree.
Supply chain and transportation solutions from Ryder.
Trey. Hey, thank you, Blair. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Blair. Much appreciated, bud. Come on, Kyle. He says, hey, Kyle and Jaws. A lot of the games going to Game 7. Love the videos. I hope the Leafs win. Jaws, St. Louis is really doing well. And the same with the Wild. Yep. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Blair. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, there's a lot of Game 7s coming. I can feel it. Kyle!
Teams are trying to get a handle on some bucks. I'm sure they think they can do more with, but the defensive posture of the other team is pretty good. Good sticks, good depth. So it's hard to move the puck from one end to another. And
Unbelievable.
What do you think it'll take for you guys to score a goal?
well, we hit the net on a few of them, and we put most of our best offense over or wide. So
Here we go. Bennett! Damn it! Another missed chance. Rodriguez can't get to it behind the net. Chucky can't. Jones holds it in. Tries to get it over to Bennett. Kachuk has to come over and help out. Bennett can't get to it. Tampa's going to clear. Tampa gets into the zone. Bob's going to have to shove it to the corner. Yeah, I've been yelling for you, man. What do you think is going on in here? If we scored, I wasn't going to let you back in the house.
Kyle found the candy stash. I see Blair Super Chat is 28.
Yes. Thank you again, Blair.
Thank you. And I take it you read his message?
Yeah, while you were outside talking to the birds and the bees, I guess. Come on!
Yes!
Lundell
Lundell scores!
Yes, there we go!
Yes!
Finally! Yes, I told you. Pass it to Lundell. There we go. Yes!
Martian to Lundell finally connects. Finally.
Stop giving it to Luster Ryan. Give it to Lundell.
Yay!
Yes! Marchand gets there. Was it Lusteron? No, Marchand. Boom.
Lundell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finally, someone is in front of the net for the
Exactly.
centering pass. Anton Lundell lights the lamp and gives the Panthers a 1-0 lead with 10:54 to go in the second.
Now, Panthers hold a lead challenge activated.
Yeah.
Let's
McDonough
go.
dumps the puck in. Barkov collects the puck. Now Forsling couldn't get the clear.
Ah!
It bounces wide, and then Braden
I
points.
don't like this response. Oh, Kucherov is in front of the net pretending to be hurt.
Matthew says, "What happened with Samo? I think I'm missing something here."
Reese just wasn't happy with his play in game 2. So he made the brilliant decision to put him on the fourth line last game, which we all know he's not a fourth line player, and then used his not great game on the fourth line as an excuse to bench him. But if we win the game, all is forgiven.
Hey, Blair,
Hey,
thank you for
Blair.
the 14.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Blair. Much appreciated, bud.
Says Kyle and Jaws and Florida fans, who would you rather play, Toronto or Ottawa? Are you guys doing the game tomorrow?
Yeah, we're doing the game tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, can we play Toronto but with Omar?
I don't think that's how it works.
Can we do that? Well, I'd rather play Toronto with Omar. Yeah. That's the answer to the question.
We get a whistle with 9:45 to go.
One of the few scrums tonight is broken up on the heels of Florida taking a 1-0 lead. Marchand out of the traffic lays it off to London.
Okay, thank God.
First of the playoff, cleanly beats Vasilevsky.
Yes.
True says, keep playing hard for checking. Do not take the foot off the gas.
Exactly. We
Hammer,
only need
hammer,
6 more goals.
All right, well, I won't go back out. Maybe
if that happens while you're outside, I'll lock you out. I'm not even playing with you.
maybe the key is I go outside and then come back in, and that's when the Panthers score. Yeah, the Marchand line finally does something. Jake says they had their foot on the gas this whole game. Vazzy was just shutting the door.
Come on, I'm typing here. So, I.
She's a mother. I think we turned out all right. She's a friend. Her mothers could tell stories. She's a teacher.
Yeah, Lundell able to score.
We needed somebody on that third line to score.
Time for Get More. Brought to you by Geico.
9:45 to go in the second.
Look at all those white jerseys, 4 of them, surrounding the puck and loose arena in the corner. That's not great because he found Marchand with a little quick outlet passage. Broke all of that.
Matthew Stapleton is calling for a swaggy goal.
Wouldn't that be something nice?
Panthers in the playoffs since 2023, 21-4 when scoring first. Of course, we just lost.
Yeah, we just lost the last game where we scored first. So take that statistic and shove it up your ass, ESPN. I don't want to hear any glowing statistics about how awesome we are.
Trevor says Lundell did what we haven't been doing, which is get the puck on your stick and just shoot it.
Just shoot it, exactly.
Where are we streaming from?
From Maryland.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eastern Shore of Maryland.
Hey, John, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thank you, John. Thank you, buddy.
Bennett with a shot on
Thank you,
net.
bud.
Saved by Vesey. Says, way to go, Marchand Lundell and the other guy.
Hey. And the other guy.
Yeah. Hedman. And now we get the...
Yeah, we're going to need like 3 more goals.
Yeah.
Ain't no way Tampa's letting us get off the hook of 1-0 again.
Marchand. Now it goes to Ekblad and to Lundell. Oh, good. The third line's out here again. Lundell gets flipped over. And Ekblad responds by just shoving the guy to the ice. I think they're going to call
What have
that.
we got?
I'm not sure what happens.
So were they just going after it in a fight or what? Damn, Ekblad is like off the PEDs for sure. He's all.
So
where the hell's Hagel going?
Ekblad just trucked him, apparently.
Let's see what happened.
Right here. So
into the chin? I don't know. It looks like shoulder to me.
I mean, Hagel was actively playing the puck there.
That looked clean to me, but I'm a Panther fan.
8:34 to go.
Did he get him in the face or did he get him in the shoulder? Slow it down and show it to me again. They're not going to do it.
Well, John Cooper is incensed. Yeah, Hagel had the puck.
I just want to see if he got hit.
I think at most it was contact at the chin. Can anyone liberate? I'm pretty sure Cooper was saying, "Holy fuck." Kulikov with the puck. Lilleberg sends it just wide.
All right, Ekblad can stay.
Ashley says it was a chest hit.
I don't know. It kind of looked to me like he hit him in the knees. I didn't see anything above the knees, honestly.
Where is that puck? Bob. Oh man. So Mitchell Chafee gets the goal to tie the game for the Lightning.
God damn it. Are they gonna watch 28? Watch
right there. That should be goalie interference.
Man,
I don't
look
know.
At that. Watch this.
Do you think Paul Maurice challenges this? There's no challenge.
God damn it. This team can't hold a freaking lead.
And
son of a bitch.
And then the Lightning immediately make it 2-1. So who was the... I think maybe Kucherov got the deflection there. 2 goals in 11 seconds for the Lightning. Cernak credited with the goal. Lightning iced it with 7:10 to go in the second. Kazuma says Ekblad woke them up. Lil J says it's so freaking annoying. We just let points right into the zone. So now, unless the Panthers can respond, this is going to play out exactly like the game 4 or game 3, I should say. Mark says, "What the heck? I leave for a few minutes and we are loose. We are up now."
Brandon Hagel. Cooper lets out a little frustration and emotion, and now his guys got to get back to work. But this time, they got a 2-1 lead.
Mikola's shot blocked, but he's able to keep it in the zone. Mikola able to feed for Hagee. It goes right back to Verhaeghe. Puck batted down and then finally cleared. That will be icing by the Lightning with 6:41 to go. True says they have to keep playing hard for checking. There is no other way around. Matthew says we get a goal and fall apart like last game.
Yep.
We win the face-off, send it wide. Dennis says those are greasy goals. It's not bad play. Yeah. Has there been a single Lightning goal this series that hasn't been greasy? Honest question. Now Hedman with the puck. Dumps it in. Seth Jones will collect it. Over to Verhaeghe. Yeah, first two lines need to wake up. Marchand over to Ekblad. He waits. Shots deflected aside. The one breakaway. I see. Thomas asks, did the Panthers forget how to play defense?
I mean, we've been doing this all year. It's the same thing. Get a lead, give it up. It's the same exact mistakes.
Luosterainen can't handle the puck, so he passes it back to Forsling. Fazzy gets the puck with 5:17 to go. Austin says, Kyle, what happened? It was 1-1. Who scored in 11 seconds? And ESPN won't shut up about the John Cooper being fired up. False door says, everyone relax. Jesus. Is it Bobrovsky's fault tonight? No. It's the same story as last game. Panthers score, and then the Lightning gets a couple of greasy goals, and the Panthers are dangerously close to blowing the opportunity to take a 3-1 series lead. Metallic says if we don't tie it by the second intermission, the game is over.
New salted caramel macadamia. That stars.
Thomas asks, is AJ Greer helping the Panthers tonight? Good Lord, the Heat are losing to the Cavs 68-25. Yeah, so the Heats are not even trying. Gator Too asks, what are we doing? 5:17 to go in the second. The Stanley Cup playoffs have had an overtime game in 7 consecutive days. As tied for the second longest streak all time. Second streak all time. Juju says, I fear the Cats are trying to play physical hockey instead of peppering Vazzy. $4:59 to go in the second. Silva says, hey guys, how we doing? Enjoying the hockey game? You're a few minutes behind. Lundell just scored off a beauty feed from Marchand. You're not going to like what happens next. Hey, we actually win a face-off. Marchand nearly gives away the puck. Lundell sends it up ahead, and that will be icing.
More standard around the NHL for game 2. This is the third time in 4 games that they've gone 11-7. So now 10 forwards for John Cooper.
John Wilkes Spoof's last leg says, what happened? I heard Hagel got taken out by Ekblad. Yeah. Ekblad destroyed him, and then the Lightning scored 2 goals in 11 seconds. Adrian says we need to calm down and set up a shot. Yeah, too much sloppy play right now.
Yes, it does. Good.
Schmidt ties up Chaffee, which allows Schmidt to get the clear. Sturm could not collect the centering pass. Greer falls down trying to get the puck. Now the Lightning get the clear. It will not be icing. Now Barkov with the puck. Reinhardt sends it all the way around to Ekblad. Barkov could not get the shot. Forsling shot saved by Vazzy. Gensel able to collect the puck, but he can only flip it back to Reinhardt. Now Verhaeghe with some physical play. Barkov on the opposite side, being pressured by 2 different Lightning players. Rodriguez dumps the puck in. Now it goes all the way down the ice. It will be icing this time by the Lightning.
John Cooper is fired up, and it's 2-1 Tampa here late in the second period.
So Chaffee and Cernak were the goal scorers this period for the Lightning. Now Kachuk sends it towards the net.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Saved by Vazzy. Dennis says Barkov and Reinhardt are ghosts. They are supposed to be difference maker. Juju thinks lines 1 and 2 are coasting.
This year, healthy, 63 games in goal, and here he is in another playoff game for the Lightning. 38 wins.
Rodriguez in the face-off circle against Glendening, but now it will be Chafee in the circle. Lightning win the face-off. Puck held in, though. Now Kachuk trying to reach it behind the net, unable to. Moser able to pass it along to Chafee. Chafee enters the zone. Puck sent just wide of the net by Moser. Jones with the puck enters the zone. Still able to hang on to it somehow. Jones. Oh man, that puck went through the paint. Rodriguez. It goes to the circle. Forsling is not able to reach the puck in time. Ekblad met with resistance. Now the Lightning collect the puck. Lundell over Luosterainen, and the Lightning head the other way. Gensel against Ekblad. Hedman.
Oh, shit.
Bob manages to glove the puck with 55.9 seconds to go in the second. Guitar Crow says, I'm getting freaking pissed. Rosado has good news. Apparently, the Marlins City Connect jersey this year is probably going to be the Florida Marlins jersey, but with Miami Vice colors. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. True says you have to want it. Boys, bring the madness and don't wait until the end of the third period. Okay, we actually win the face-off in our own zone. That's good news. Verhaeghe tried to send it up ahead. Now he sends it over to Barkov. Barkov looking, shoots wide, and it will roll over towards Forsling, and then back the other way.
Jesus.
Braden Point with the puck. Verhaeghe with the puck in the neutral zone. He waits. He passes to Barkov in the circle. It's right in front, rolling around like crazy. Verhaeghe able to collect it. Kulikov with the shot. It bounces around some skates.
Swaggy missed. It's out.
And it rolls out.
5 seconds. Shoot!
Okay, we shot, but it still did not go in. Nerfel says Panthers have clearly been the better team this game. So frustrating. I don't know if better team is how I would describe the Panthers right now. So it's the second intermission, and the Panthers, for the second straight game in a row, after scoring first, quickly surrender the game-tying and go-ahead goals to the Lightning. Just chucking around says Verhaeghe's signing might have canceled our window. I ain't even gonna bother tuning in to the Heat's game because the Heat are currently losing 72-33 at halftime. Damn, the Heat ain't even trying. Pity.
So you arrive exactly where you belong.
Looking for a reason to try the $5 meal deal with new mentality. Please work 2, 3, 4, and the price makes fly. Get more than you expect. $5 meal deal with new mentality.
Life moves at the speed of hockey, but you can count on enterprise.
David is asking if Ekblad's going to catch the rare suspension without a penalty. I'm not sure. High danger chances are 8-4 for Florida. Expected goals are 1.39 to 0.73 for Florida. Well, there's the statistics, and then there's the actual result.
There's nothing like that first Mercedes feeling. Experience the feeling yourself at a local Mercedes-Benz dealer. This is the best Chipotle order.
All right, so approximately 15 minutes to go until the third. Mr. Fossey says, how many times have we heard Just Wide by Swaggy? A lot.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
True says Florida just needs to keep playing hard for checking. They will overwhelm Tampa by the end of the game. Bennett and Chucky must be more right in front of the net to screen Vazzy. Make it difficult, boys.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
I was trying to play an investing game when it came to my health.
Now I know how my body works. I could conquer any day.
And I want to go hard, and I want to take it easy. I found my sense of recovery both physically and mentally.
We've just given you the deepest understanding of the qualities that I'm getting.
This year, find your focus. Join Luke.
Yeah, Rhino and Carter need to wake up. That's for damn sure. Trevor says, Bob.
You have the daily double of Mitchell Chafee and Eric Chernak. You win 2 goals in 11 seconds. That's a new playoff record for the Tampa Bay Lightning as they open up a 2-1 lead over the Florida Panthers. Back with the fellas, who were joined by legendary NHL referee Dave Jackson, our guy, our rules expert. So we had this great tape built on that.
Glenn says, TK's asking if it's time for rally caps. I don't know. That's usually reserved for if the Panthers are losing by at least 2.
Well, the temperature was high when the series started, and it even got higher as the series went along with the Kachuk hit and the Hagel hit. Both were intent to injure, and one was suspended, one was not. And you knew coming into this game there was going to be some retribution for Hagel for taking out their captain.
So yeah, this is it is.
That was another intent to injure, and the problem is,
Lil J says Boquist was on the ice for the first goal.
hits in the series that have not only Hagel's is going punished with the suspension.
Soflo says series isn't even close to over, but from what we're seeing so far, this game is in question. Maurice needs to shuffle up the lines because more of this in the third is the recipe for a 2-1 final.
Okay, yeah. So let me see.
Hello, Kilogrins. You're at the game, huh? That's pretty cool. I don't know if you would have a strong enough signal from the arena to be able to successfully join us live. Sean says feels like overtime tonight.
So this guy, I'm not excusing that mess at all. The referee was in a bad position. There was no fault of his own. He's trying to get out of the way. He didn't see it. I'm sure if he watches this video now, he's saying it's a penalty.
Well, I think Aaron Ekblad's a surgeon with that forearm and elbow. I'm a guy, and you know this, Jax. I use my forearm a lot. I used to use it on guys.
Beck says, what were those 2 goals?
Even if he turned, I'm not even sure he would see the elbow. I just think that there's definitely contact with the head. There's got to be a penalty there, right? So I understand what he's going in to do. He doesn't come up with the elbow, so you can't call that an elbow. That's the thing.
Well, I think you can. I don't think he extends his elbow.
Is it a forearm or an elbow?
So another game, another hit that's going to be all anybody on ESPN talks about. Kilogrins at the game, he was saying if we wanted, he could FaceTime us.
No, we can't do that right now.
Thank you for the offer, Kilogrins.
Yeah, no, we've tried it before with people from the arena, and it never works out.
Yeah,
reception wise.
Dennis says Boquist should not be on the ice. He's useless.
At least Samoskevich isn't out there. That's what's important. And at least Ekblad's getting his minutes. Because that's what you do is you change the lineup that just won 2 games in a row.
Michael says, damn, were you guys like this in the finals when we lost 3 in a row? Chill out, the boys are caught. Michael, it was way worse. Way worse in the finals after losing 3 in a row. The number of people, there was a lot of people who thought for the Panthers were going to lose the Stanley Cup Finals after losing Game 6. Colin says, I'm just more annoyed at the fact that it really should be tied at 1 right now.
Sometimes my life could be a little crazy. That's why when you find stability, you got to grab it, hold on to it. Like how Verizon just lets you lock in a low price for 3 years, even if you're already a customer. Is that even real? That's not just for me. And they give you a free phone on any plan. Who's doing that? Nobody. Come on, what's better than that? Probably nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Well, I was on my regular when I find this note. Bring rings to beach wedding.
Michael says, I'm glad I'm behind and can only hang out during intermission.
So I grabbed the rings and hustled down the beach.
Who has the rings?
I do. I mean, I do. Okay, say.
Yeah, if it was still tied at 1, it would be disappointing, but it would not be as terrible as giving up 2 goals in 11 seconds.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check your outfit first before meeting your girlfriend's family. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Jake says people were complaining when it was tied at 0 in the first. Yeah, the third period will be crucial for us.
Presenting Tyson. I eat Reddit Bubbles chicken bites. Always been Tyson. Nature sure is full of wonders. Red Bull gives you
Hey, John, thank you for the 2. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. He says, can we signal the bat phone for Post? So he probably would have a better chance of scoring right now than for Hagee. Pozo's enjoying his 401k by now. Yeah, can we get some offense?
Nate McKinnon said that your return has been beyond expectations, and you told him that there's no difference between being out 1 month or 3 years. How so?
I don't know. I think that's just me trying to trick myself into not believing. It's been a long time, but at the end of the day, honestly, I think there's a little bit of something to it. You miss time, and I think for me, it's just now we're into it, and we just try to continue to get better from game to game.
And you are into it. Game 4 was probably the best performance we saw from the Avs in this series. You spoke about pushing that momentum into Game 5. Some people don't believe in momentum in a playoff series. Why do you?
Well, I think if you're on the hard side of things, you want to believe that, and you want to continue with the play that we had in Game 4. As simple as that. And I think for us, that's about establishing our pace right off the bat and get our forecheck going. And I think we're doing some things out there that's making it hard on them coming out of their zone, and want to continue doing that.
Ricky thinks Marchand's going to score to tie it. I'll take that. Could we get Bob level goaltending?
2 days later from last game, so hasn't been as much rest as between 3 and 4, but I feel good.
Did the Panthers play prevents defense tonight? Not exactly. Mason says Verhaeghe can't shoot anymore this game. Michael thinks Marchand will get the overtime winning goal. Yeah. The Heat are losing by over 40. So Three minutes to go until the third period starts.
Congratulations. Here's the keys.
Congratulations. Here's the water heater that somehow passed inspection, but will definitely flip the basement.
Congratulations. Here's your first year supply of nitrogen fertilizer. Remember, not too little or too much or you'll kill your lawn. Okay.
Congratulations. Here's Progressive Home Quote Explorer. Uh-oh, you're good. You can quickly compare insurance options and find the right coverage even with us.
What's the bad news?
Prayer Circle from Colin says, "Come back, cats. That's all I ask. Nothing more and nothing less." I'll be right back. Oh, boy.
I don't think so. We're totally a taco place. That's a chicken place. That's also a taco place.
Life moves at the speed of hockey, but you can count on Enterprise, home or away, to always be there with the assist, no matter where the day takes you. Enterprise, for lives and drive. Launch a product. Get buzz. A lot of buzz. Realize you need help with all that buzz. Connect with a QuickBooks Live expert. Get expert help. Staff up. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Enjoy QuickBooks, your way to money.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with the power of Morgan Stanley.
Mom can speak Walrus?
AT&T has a new guarantee because not everything you know is guaranteed.
All right.
That's the AT&T guarantee. And right now, trade in your iPhone any year, any condition, and get up to $1,000 towards your new iPhone.
Rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any broadcast recording transmission of use of this broadcast without express written consent of the National Hockey League is expressly prohibited.
All right. Third period about to start. Drew says, "Kyle, you gotta wear that green shirt." The green shirt is reserved specifically for St. Patrick's Day. Hello, Stephen Cohn. Okay, the period's about to start. TK says the pendulum swings both ways, hopefully.
I don't see the game changing much at all. Both teams are having trouble generating shots. Each team gets a half their zone time, but they can't get the puck in the middle of the ice. Florida needs something from Kachuk, who doesn't have any shots on goal. For the Blackhawks line with Reinhardt for Higgins, who have just one in the series.
You have to do the opening face-off again.
Oh boy.
20 minutes.
At least it's only game 4, so it would only be tied 2-2.
Lightning won that face-off, but Mikula gets the puck.
All right,
passes
Panthers.
to Luosterainen.
Show me something different than you showed me all regular season. Because right now, these games look like regular season games.
You could tell that Gergensen's was in some distress.
All right, good start.
Hit while he was down on the ice. And they're checking him from one. Chris Rooney is. But Mikula's going off at a quick power play.
All right.
15 seconds into the third.
So just like we started. Whoa! What?
A 5-minute major?
The play can be reviewed as Chris Rooney has just said. So the play will be on Gergensen's.
So that
what?
Not yet.
What?
This is right there for doing that. They're about to call a major for that additional hit after he fell down.
Oh.
Let's bring in Dave Jackson. The headsets are up, coming off from the officials. Jackson. Call has been confirmed. 77 5-minute major and a game misconduct for boarding.
So Mikula just got called 5-minute major and game misconduct for the boarding. That was a completely unnecessary penalty to take, Mikula. You don't have to crunch the guys' heads against the board.
What the fucking hell is he doing?
That's a good question. In a game, in a series where, in a game where the Lightning could potentially tie the series, Mikula chooses to do that.
Florida is one of the league's best shorthanded, killing the penalty, but also aggressively offensively. They score a lot of shorthanded goals. Tampa's going to get the puck and shoot it.
Okay, so we get the clear to start.
All right, so I mean, it's an exact repeat of Game 3.
Kucherov.
I'm not even going to be mad at this point.
Points over to Kucherov, over to Hedman. Cirelli. Ekblad Sturm will get the clear and will kill as much time as he can. Another clear.
He's going to get suspended for that.
This person says, honestly, a dumb play by Mikula when we're down by 1.
He's going to get suspended for that.
Paul able to collect the puck. Radish at the blue line. Over to Goncalves, but he flubs the puck, allowing Lundell to get another clear. Radish sends it in. Radish over to Chafee. Chafee having some difficulty with the puck. Goncalves. It's another clear for the Panthers. Marchand,
damn it!
Nearly sprung the puck on the breakaway.
Can we do anything right?
Points over to Kucherov. Kucherov enters the zone. Over to Cirelli. Kucherov. Nico Sturm will wait and then dump the puck in. Hedman. Over to Cirelli, to Gensel. Over to Kucherov. Seth Jones tried to pinch. Gensel all the way back to Hedman. Back to Gensel. Gensel. Kucherov, Hedman. It goes wide. Reinhardt picks it up.
I guess we could look at it like we'll be pleasantly shocked and surprised if they actually win the game. At least the series will only be tied.
Hedman shoots wide. And we get the clear. Less than 2 minutes left on the Tampa Bay power play. Chafee with the puck over to Goncalves. Kucherov collects it. Goncalves.
No.
It deflects wide. Kucherov over to Goncalves. Radish Feeds Paul at the circle. Back to Radish. Over to Goncalves. Radish over to Kucherov. Puck deflects back to Radish. Goncalves. Paul over to Kucherov.
Still got a minute left.
Radish. Kucherov. Radish with the puck.
I mean, we need to clear.
Paul with the puck. Radish shot blocked, and it will roll out of the zone.
30 seconds left. Marchand gets to it.
Marchand sends it over.
To Luosterainen.
Well, Luosterainen able to tie
know where
it.
the puck is.
Okay, so we can just hang on to it. Kulikov enters the zone, takes a shot. Vazzy with the save, passes it to Hedman. 12 seconds left on the power play. Sorelli.
Offsides, no? Yeah. Uh-oh, what's
I
happening?
think they're calling that a penalty. Luosterainen. So now it's the Lightning that are getting called for high sticking Luosterainen. This is just getting ugly.
Yeah. Got him in the corner of the eye, though. That's the problem. I mean, it wasn't intentional, but damn. It's caught under his.
So we'll have 7 seconds of 4-on-4. So it's 2 minutes.
So 7 seconds. The Panthers will have survived that 5-minute major on Mikkola, and they'll have a 1 minute and 53-second power play.
We gotta make this power play count.
As soon as the 7 come off, they'll get another power play player out there.
All right, so 4-on-4 for 7 seconds. Reinhardt. Yes. No.
No.
Jones with the puck to start the power play. Ryan Craigle says it's still so weird to see Marchand on the Panthers.
Yeah.
Reinhardt over to Barkov, back to Kachuk. Verhaeghe collects the puck in the slot and can't hang on to it. And
come on, Panthers, show me something different than the regular season. That's all I'm seeing right now. It's the same regular season team. Show me something different.
Kachuk over to Reinhardt, over to Barkov. Kachuk with the puck.
Come on, Swaggy.
Verhaeghe. It's stuck in the corner. 3 Panthers. Now Schmidt with the puck. Schmidt sends it up to Rodriguez. Ekblad.
Way offsides.
Schmidt
way
with the puck.
offsides, man. If we score here, I think we were way offsides.
Schmidt. Marchand's trying to collect the puck.
This is going to suck.
Bennett.
This is going to suck. If they score and it's offsides. Even the announcers thought it was.
Ekblad scores!
But was he onside?
Ekblad scores.
Onside. I'm not celebrating yet. I am not celebrating this yet. Because they could go all the way back. God, I hope that's a good goal. That's what I'm worried about.
would be our first power play.
Yep, they're challenging. Yep. 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 It's not even close. Yep.
Well, let's see. It's offsides.
Yep. Not even close.
So, well,
everybody knew it. It's not close. I mean, it's not close. Yeah.
So we rewind all the way to 13:29. We still have 41 seconds of power play. Of course, the one time the goal is not going to count is when we score. Lightning win the face-off, but they get the clear. I mean, that was offsides by a country mile.
Yep.
Just nothing you can do there except pray John Cooper had a brain fart.
No, but it took us so long to score. They had already looked at you know what I mean? The coaches upstairs.
For Hagee over to Kachuk.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Loses the puck. Cirelli.
Jones. Where's the puck?
It goes
God
over.
almighty.
Okay.
All right.
Gensel. Puck sent just wide. Jesus, we barely get the clear.
Here we go. Got something here.
Lundell with the shot. Directly into Vazzy. 12:33 to go. 12:33 to go in the second.
Yep.
Yeah, this is brutal.
What are we doing today, Coach?
So, tonight, we're going to work on our checking. Sorry, I heard checking.
A bit of a misunderstanding.
Checking. I know we can help save our customers money on their car insurance and whether they need car, home, boat, or air coverage. Precisely. Now, let's go.
I'll go get my own water.
I'll take it. I'll go get it. Okay.
Okay. Jacob says, you got to admit, though, Ekblad is playing like a number one tonight. Well, I can say with confidence it wasn't him who completely blew the tire like Kachuk did. Hey, Blair, thank you for the 14. Thank you, Blair. Thank you, Blair. Says, hey, Kyle and Jaws, if everyone does not know what offsides rule is, the puck needs to be ahead of the player before the rest of the players cross the blue line. Guys need to shoot the puck more. So, Brutality Blood says, what's up, A? I'm rooting for you, Avs, tonight.
Hey, buddy.
So, for the record, Jaws and I, we both saw that it was offsides by a country mile. It sucks, but that's...
Sucks. Yeah, no, I didn't even celebrate.
All right, so Cernak on the rush, forcing Bob to glove it with 12:26. Aaron Ekblad this series, -5 with 36 minutes of ice time.
Certainly no miles on the body there. We got a good look at Nate Schmidt, who is the scoring star of this series.
Lightning win the face-off. McDonough sends it to the corner. Tkachuk is there. He stretch passes it, but it's intercepted by Braden Point. Point over to Gensel. Saved by Bob. McDonough with a drive. And Gensel tried to move it out in front. Could we stop turning the puck over, for the love of God? Brutality Blood says, thanks, Captain Landeskog. Looks great. Hopefully he scores for us again tonight. Hey, Michael, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, Michael.
Michael,
Thank you,
he
bud.
says rally caps.
Yeah, I got on the next commercial. I'll go get them.
All right.
They didn't do as much good last time, so I'm a little leery, but maybe I'll just bring Sasha out. Yeah, no, here they are. I got them on Sasha.
Jason Todd says, come on, Cats.
It's the blue one.
All right, do you want me to put it on now?
Yeah, may as well. Okay, come on, Fluffy. Let's go.
Matthew says we can't win a face-off to save our lives right now. .12:04 to go in the third.
Okay.
Makes a little bit of a difference for Minnesota. Wow. What a fabulous player.
We actually won a face-off. Yay! For Hagee up through center ice. Enters the zone. Sends it around the boards. Puck picked up. Now for Hagee. Turns around in the circle. Crashes the net. Oh, man, I thought he was going to pass it to Barkov, who had nothing but empty net in front of him. Brutality Blood says, Kyle, I was happy for Blackwood for his first shutout in the playoffs.
Hey.
Schmidt over to Verhage. Reinhardt collects it, passes it to Ekblad. Ekblad will slowly skate the puck and finally pass it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez dumps the puck in. I thought it was going to be icing. And now if the Lightning send it the other way, wow, okay. We get a lucky break there. Shadow Wolf says we should pull Bob for the extra attacker now. The Panthers have been completely useless.
Yeah, I don't even want to pull them if it gets to 2 minutes.
The Panthers have been completely useless on the power play. So have the Lightning. I mean, we killed off that entire 5-minute major, thank God. But it would be nice if our own special teams could score. Lightning win the face-off again. Cernak flips it to the neutral zone. Gensel cannot reach the bouncy puck. Loose to Ryan and enters the zone. He has Lundell. Lundell shoots puck up and out of play. And I think Lundell might have been high sticked late, or it might have just been a soft swat. Michael says should have kept Montour.
We showed the hit numbers. John Cooper was funny as he always is. Both he and Paul Maurice very entertaining in our meetings. Talking about the hits, but you get to the last month of the season, the teams that are into the playoffs really don't want to be that physical because they don't want to get hurt. And the teams that aren't going to the playoffs really don't want to get hurt.
We win the face-off. Seth Jones able to hold the puck in. He shoots. It was blocked out of play.
No, Vasti caught it.
Jones acquired in a trade at the deadline from Chicago for Spencer Knight and some other pieces.
Brandon says, damn, these Panthers homes game has been a snooze fest lately. TK says, again, no rush, Cats. Take all the time you need.
Well, considering the fact they can't hold a lead. Oh, yeah, but even the goal would only tie it anyway.
Coming into tonight, Jones had averaged more than 25 minutes time on ice per game to lead the series on both teams. Already 22 and change tonight.
Kulikov in center ice sends it up ahead. McDonough will be the first to reach it. Edmonton tied it with 40 seconds left last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the Oilers were playing with desperation, trying to avoid falling into the 3-1 hole. We are over halfway through the third, still a 2-1 game. Verhaeghe dumps the puck in. Barkov held the puck in, but it's stuck between his skates. We had Verhaeghe, Barkov, Reinhart in the first round last year versus Tampa had 10 goals, and this year they've had so far one. Ovi, Capitals fan, says, hey, hopefully we can finish off Habs in Washington on Wednesday. Yeah, go Caps. Brandon says, how can we struggle so much with a lineup this deep?
Lack of energy. Tampa wants it more.
Safety department has a very tough job, and particularly this time of the year. Another reason why he wasn't critical is the decision not to suspend Matthew Tkachuk. And the explanation provided by the league made sense.
Schmidt with the puck dumped in. Lundell tries to reach it.
And now lots of room for Nick Perbix.
Perbix able to cruise. Wow, Kulikov levels him. Good Lord. I'm shocked they didn't call a penalty for that. Rodriguez can't hang on to the puck. Gensel now headed the other way. Silva says, if we keep focusing on headhunting instead of playing hockey, we're done for.
They're not. They just don't care about any kind of offense right now. Oh, shit.
Puck bounces around, rolls over to the corner where Barkov is. Reinhart misses. Bob with a good save.
Sergei Bobrovsky keeps this game 2-1.
7:44 to go. Still a 2-1 game. Serenaf says, why are the Panthers collapsing? Jay Chuck asks Jaws during the second intermission, did you yell at the camera?
I did not. But it was... Let's just say I saved it.
Meet fragrant scent beads. They blend together to create an incredible feeling beyond cozy, called Cozy. New Downy Comfy Cozy breathes life in your laundry.
Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes give you extravagant options.
Dennis says our forecheck has been neutered. Jake says it's a 2-1 game with close to even shots, and everyone is acting like they aren't even trying.
I got this wow skin from a body wash. It's new. It's a Olay Super Serum body wash.
Yeah, let's at least tie this game, Panthers. Surely the Panthers learned something from Game 3, right?
I mean, I don't know. We came right out after that horrible start to the second period in Game 3, and we came right out, and Nikola took a 5-minute penalty. I don't know how much we learned from that. Just nobody can put the puck in the back. I mean, we've had this problem all year. We've had this problem all year. Just, you know, I mean, Barkov barely had 20. Verhaeghe barely had 20. Reinhardt tailed off towards the end. I mean, the guy that was giving us the most goals towards the end of the season was Samoskevich. He's out.
Barkov with the puck. Barkov shoots
We
fast.
just assumed they would turn it off for the playoffs, and we had the Game 1 aberration, and since then we've got 3 goals in 2 2/3 games.
Verhaeghe pass intercepted in Kufel. We have 1 shot in this period, apparently.
Yep.
Bennett can't hang on to the puck. Bouncing puck, which the Lightning ultimately get. Lil J says, I'm just tired of losing to Tampa. How aren't they? Bennett. Kachuk. Oh, man,
Oh.
Bennett.
Damn
Bennett's redirection goes just wide.
A chance to shoot it for that shot pass, and it just went wide of the net.
JC says Verhaeghe is trash. Matthew Kachuk has been out there for almost 16 minutes tonight and has all of 1 shot attempt. Marchand's pass, we dump it in. Lilleberg plays it over to Perbix. JC says this team is falling apart. Ekblad needs to be taken out of the lineup. No one wants to score. Schmidt gives away the puck. McDonough. It goes off the Bob into the far boards. Reinhardt dumps the puck in. Barkov able to get a glove on it. Verhaeghe behind the net. And then Vazzy gloves it with 5:05 to go to set up a face-off in the Lightning zone. This could be the last commercial of the game. Sweebit says this is going to be a 7-game series. Ugh, my stomach can't take it.
If we can't score more than 1 goal a game, we're not going to win another game. I don't see 7 on this. I see 6. We can't score. We got 17 shots on goal. I mean,
Only pay for what you need.
and for Maurice, you know, until it's Game 7 when we're down by 3, he don't care about offense.
It's your default. And Lexus knows that feeling is
Chris says this is the worst.
average.
I mean, both games at home. We're 5 minutes away from both games at home. And 1 goal in the last 3 games. The miracle is we won one of them.
Chili Willy says they never adapt either like a normal human does. Always try and brute force the same plan over and over again.
Well, I mean, I suppose the system works if your big guys actually score, but all of them are MIA. I mean, Barkov has not been the same since he took that hit. Reinhardt, nothing. Verhaeghe, we already know nothing's happening.
Yeah, the Heat are... The Heat
Put
are...
Marchand with Bennett and Kachuk at this point. Move Marchand up into the top 6 for the last 5 minutes. Jesus.
5:05 Lightning
lose the draw.
Win the face. The Panthers have had 2 shots this period. Oh, Bennett! Oh man, I thought for a second. Kachuk sends it. Did that go behind the net?
I don't know what that was.
Seth Jones.
You know he's going to pull Bob. This would be the one time I wish just Maurice, don't do it. Give us the whole chance to just get it tied 5-on-5. Don't pull them, please.
Lightning ice it with 4:19 to go.
This could end that way. Florida scored first for the 4th straight game. But then 2 Tampa Bay goals in an 11-second span. Mikola dispatched for the rest of the night early in this period. And Ekblad scored a goal that was...
Florida man says, can't believe we're minutes away from going from 2-2 to 2-2.
Though I suppose we all would have expected 2-2 after 4. But the way if we lose this game, I mean, 3 straight games with 1 goal is not okay.
Barkov.
Oh, God.
Reinhardt. It goes over to Ekblad. Reinhardt. Forsling fans for Hagee. And it's held in. Ekblad kept it in.
Oh!
Ekblad scores!
Yes!
Ekblad scores!
Yes!
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 Aaron
All right, finally!
Yes!
Yes!
No offsides this time.
God! Yes! No offsides on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, now.
Hey, Tons, thank you for the 20.
Hey, thank you, Tons. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, 20.
Thank you, Tons. Oh, my God.
Says Samo Alex Greer in. Oh, hell no. That's just stupid. Michael, thank you for the 2.
Thank
he
you,
says,
Michael. Thank you, Michael.
Rally Okpozo.
Thank you, bud.
I think some of you in the chat are way ahead of us.
All right, well, no spoilers, please.
We'll have to wait.
All right, move, sit back and put
So-
your hat back on because I can't see anything. Wait,
oh, goes in! The Panthers!
Who got that?
Who got that?
Oh, my God! Who was it?
Seth Jones!
Are you kidding me?
Seth Jones!
Are you kidding me? No! That didn't just happen.
Holy shit!
Was that two goals in how many seconds?
10 seconds apart.
Oh
wow.
My God!
Jameson says, let's go.
Or was it Marchand? Did Marchand get it?
No.
No, it just goes in. Oh my
Wow.
God.
Seth Jones.
Oh my
Thank you,
God.
Jameson. Taunts, thank you for the 10.
Thank you, Todd.
Let's
Thank you,
go.
Todd.
Michael with a 10. Yes.
Thank you,
Holy
guys. I'm
shit.
just texting with my dad.
Just like that.
Oh my God.
Just like that.
Everybody bow down to Sasha. Everybody bow down to Sasha. Everybody bow down to Sasha. Holy crap.
Seth Jones, of all people, gives us the go-ahead goal.
Okay, now Florida hold a lead challenge. Please no spoilers in the chat.
Now here comes the hard part. With 3:25 to go, we have to actually hold on to the lead this time.
Did we do 2 goals in?
2 goals in 10 seconds.
So we got 2 in 10 after they got 2 in 11.
Apparently, James had to come see our reaction. Holy shit.
Oh my God. All right. We gotta
Lundell
do this.
Yeah. 3 minutes to go. That's where we are at.
Holy crap.
I know some of you are eons ahead of us.
Please don't spoil.
Hey,
we're at 250.
TK, thank you for the 5. And Tons, thank you for the
TK.
20. Thank you.
Tons. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We're at 242.
Says, dear cats, please don't board anybody rest of the game. And
Right?
Tons says, good shit. Let's get this, fellas.
Thank you, guys. All right, 2.5. We're at 230.
All right.
Oh my God.
Revy, 2 hands with the 20 says,
Thank
wow,
you.
thank you, Revy.
Thank you,
Revy.
Thank you.
Thank
all. Huge thanks.
Thank you.
All right, we're at 213. That's where we are right now. There's no spoilers in the chat, please. I know we're behind.
Yeah.
We do the best we can. We're streaming it, so it's not much we can do right now.
2 minutes to go.
2 minutes even. Is the net empty? Is Vasilevsky still in?
Derek, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, buddy.
Derek.
Thank you, Derek.
So empty net for
Empty
Hagee.
net for Hagee.
Yes! For Hagee.
Yes!
Go!
Yes! You gotta be kidding me. They did it.
Yes.
They did the thing.
140 to go. The Panthers have taken a 4-2 lead.
Holy crap.
So just to recap, Ekblad with the game-tying goal after having a goal called back on the power play.
Wow.
Then 10 seconds later, Seth Jones with the go-ahead goal. And now for Hagee to make it 4-2. And there are too many super chats. I will have, when the game is over, I will catch up on everybody's super chats and gifted memberships. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, inject this game into our goddamn veins.
Yes. Oh my God.
Holy shit. Mike, yeah, don't ever give up on this team.
Oh my God.
All right, 1.5 to go. Holy shit, what a turnaround.
Holy shit.
Now we just need to still hang on to this lead.
Yeah, it's still the hold the lead challenge.
Yeah, the Rally Caps came in clutch.
Yeah, they did tonight.
So yeah, at the end of the period,
Yeah, at the end of the period, Kyle will read out all the supers.
I will read out all the super chats
I'll
and thank
hang
everyone.
out for a little bit longer than normal.
Reinhardt, it's still 1 minute to go.
Right.
The Lightning had emptied the net again. Rhino keeping the puck there.
I mean, we were this close to 3 straight games, only 1 goal.
What a night indeed. Forsling shoots blocked by one of the Lightning players.
Holy crap.
All we have to do is hang on to the puck. Yeah, cardiac cats are back.
You're not kidding. Even Verhaeghe got one.
So,
wow, we pulled in Edmonton is what we did.
Radish sends it wide. 8, 7,
6. There we go. Missed the net. Doesn't matter. There you go, baby.
There we
You
go.
Rats on the ice.
The Panthers win 4-2 to take a 3-1 series leads.
I don't believe it.
Rats on the ice. Holy shit.
What did I say at the beginning of the period? I said, show me something different than the regular season. Because up until that, it was all like the regular season. Holy crap.
The Panthers win.
Wow.
So
now the question is, will both Mikla and Ekblad be suspended for game 5?
Yeah.
Like, are they going to suspend both of them?
Ekblad definitely getting suspended for getting that game-tying goal. You want to hear Seth Jones talk? Beck says, Mom, I think we're the Oilers now.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, the hell just happens. I'm sure the Lightning fans are all but inconsolable at the moment. They had this game won.
They had the game won. They were looking good for the series. I mean, it was looking ugly.
Okay, so now I'm going to read everybody's super chats and gifted memberships.
Okay.
So okay, Taunson Revy again. Thank you both for the 20.
Thank you
That's where I had left off.
Thank you.
5 minutes ago. Let's see, Derek. Thank you for the 2.
Thank you, Derek.
And Jeff gifted 20 memberships.
Thank you,
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
John, thank you for the 2. Said,
John.
I must be dreaming. Pinch me.
I don't believe this.
Kazuma says, Cardiac Cats are back with his 2.
Yep. Thank you, Kazuma.
Taunts 20.
Taunts. Thank you, brother.
Cats, baby.
Thank you, Taunts.
Silva with the 2. Least deserved win in playoff history. I'll take it.
I will take it.
Thank you, Silva.
Thank you, bud.
Trey Dos Puntos.
Dos puntos. Thank you, Trey.
Dana for the 5.
Thank you, Dana. Is that JC?
JC, I never doubted I'm with for 5. Low.
Me neither, JC. I was positive the whole game.
John, thank you for the 2. Says pizza for everybody, baby. How did this happen?
Hell yeah, thank you, bud.
That's what the Lightning fans are asking. How did this happen?
Right?
What in the actual beef? I'm going to destroy everything. That's what the Lightning fans must be feeling right now, or just drinking themselves to oblivion. We sympathize with you. We really do.
Oh my God.
Michael, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, bud.
Says, I got you guys. Rally. Edmonton tied it with 40 seconds. However, we can't play like this ever again. That was agonizing.
Yeah, please, my heart.
Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you for the 2.
Thank
says
you, Amanda.
Jaws 4-2, like I said this morning.
That's true. She did.
Hardwood, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, Hardwood.
Says John Cooper, kiss my Great White, thank you for the 10.
Thank you, Great White. Thank you, buddy.
Cats in game number 4. I knew it. Now I have to go back to the 62 unread live messages.
I'm going to go yell at the camera. You got this. Here, take Sasha.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody gives Sasha thanks.
Yeah.
All right? Because that was some miraculous shit.
Holy shit. Yeah, Amanda called it on the noon show.
She did.
Yeah. Holy shit, what the hell just happened? Ekblad and Seth Jones, the 2 people who got maybe the most flack from people in the chat and sometimes us as well, aside from maybe Verhaeghe. Ekblad and Jones and then Verhaeghe, like just the trifecta of guys who who we were all complaining about at certain points. They get the game tying goal, go ahead goal, and the empty net insurance goal. Well, do you believe in miracles? Yeah, I can't believe we just witnessed that either. Let's see. Kodiak says Tampa just pulled a Dallas. Yeah. Holy shit. So I'm taking my hat off because the Star Spangled Banner is being played in Dallas. Wow. Wow. Yeah, 15 minutes ago the season was over. Wow. All right. Back to me. JC, thank you for the 5. JC, thank you for the 5. I am so behind on the chat, guys. I'm doing my best. JC, thank you for the 5. Says, with 12 minutes to go, my Jackie put the dog's jersey on her and Fiends turned around. Just saying, she's wearing it next game. Awesome. Michael's been a member for 16 months. Says, okay, I'm going to do my push-ups for my channel with all this energy. True says that doll still gives me the creeps. Comeback Cats. Yeah, we witnessed our team wake up in real time. No, we don't get the game with Goldie and Randy because we don't have direct TV anymore. So yeah. Tons, thank you for the 10. Says good shit. Yeah. Who called for rally hats? That's a good question. There was a super chat. I can actually find out who it was. Holy shit, the Stars already scored just 9 seconds into the game. What the hell? The Stars scored 9 seconds into Game 5. Let's see. Okay, so maybe I have finally caught up to the chats just now. Wyatt Johnston, I believe, gets the goal. What a roller coaster indeed. So yeah, the Panthers, after looking absolutely lifeless for the majority of the third period, somehow score twice in 10 seconds. First, Aaron Ekblad getting the goal that was denied because that was initially taken away from him because we were offsides on that power play. Dennis, you had to take some more hard nets. And then Seth Jones with the go-ahead goal. And then for Hagee, Hagee with the insurance goal. Wow, apparently there's going to be a endless goal scoring chances in this Stars Avs game. Yeah. Wow, what a save by Ottinger against Nichushkin. How do we think the Lightning fans are reacting to the loss? Probably not well. What are the chances? Ekblad, Jones, and Verhaeghe. Man, this got so chaotic. There's probably a bunch of messages, funny and inspiring and entertaining messages that I just never had the chance to read. David says, just had to stop by and say, woohoo, let's freaking go. Yeah, Ekblad knocked out Hagel, and then, well, he tied the game, TK. It was Seth Jones who won the game. Now we have to wait and see if either Ekblad or Mikkola will have any supplementary discipline. Ekblad was not even called for a penalty in this game. Mikkola was called for a 5-minute major. Yeah, hopefully we can close the series out. I want the Panthers to finish this on the road in Game 5. Hey, Michael, thank you for the 5. Michael, thank you for the 5. He said, I tried calling my dad when Florida took the lead, and he hung up on me. That's how Tampa fans are feeling. So, David thinks Ekblad won't get called, but won't get suspended, but the boarding might be a game. What a way to come back. Yeah. M2J says he got banned on the Florida Panthers fan page for defending Ekblad. Let's go, number 5. Kazuma says, I say we start with the rally hats and Sasha in the stream next game. So, what the hell just happened in this game? Jones' last playoff goal was apparently against Tampa before tonight. So now the Panthers need to take the insane amount of momentum that they have gotten from this win, and we need to finish this in Game 5. I'm trying to go back and read some of the comments that just flew in after that sequence. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Wow. What I am speechless. This is just an amazing way to win a game. The job is not complete. The toughest one to win is always the last one. And nowhere was that more true than in the Stanley Cup Finals. Yeah, we were both wearing the rally scarves. Dietrich says greetings from Amaranth. So, yeah. So, yeah, the Panthers win. Sunswine says this was our version of 2 seconds left from the 2022 Tampa series. Well, the Panthers still need to close out this series. Rosado has been a member for 18 months. He said, Ekblad with the game of his career. Show him the money. So, yeah. So, Cardiac Comeback Cats makes a stunning appearance. The Panthers literally saw the Lightning score twice in 11 seconds and said, hold my beer. Yeah, Seth Jones finally being rewarded for his solid play throughout the playoffs. Ekblad stops his plus-minus bleeding. Yeah, so according to ESPN, we matched the Lightning by scoring twice in 11 seconds. Ekblad and Seth Jones. Yeah, Ekblad scored at the 16-13 part of the third period, and then Seth Jones 11 seconds later. You hear that? We matched them. 2 goals in 11 seconds. My voice is just about gone. Let's see. Yeah, Weatherlow, I think we're doing pretty good. Sunswine says Ekblad got juiced up for this game. Hungry Xenomorph says, my brother was at the game. The arena was buzzing. Dennis says, a greasy goal won the game. That's the way the series has gone for both goalies. Yeah, we need to finish this in game 5 for sure. So the Panthers somehow rally back to make every single series in the Eastern Conference 3-1. And thank God the Panthers are the team with 3 wins and not the one, just the one. Yeah, Lundell Marchand set up Jones on the winning goal as well. Yeah, the third line was by far our best line tonight. And in the end, it's 2 defensemen who save our asses. Oh, man, Ottinger with a crazy save. Yeah, past the oxygen. Yeah, Verhaeghe might need to get demoted. Although he did get the empty netter, so Verhaeghe might get a semi-pass for Verhaeghe got our insurance goal. Rosado says, Rosado, thank you for the 2. Says Ekblad's got the happy in him. I can't see whatever emoji that's supposed to be, Rosado. You'd have to explain it. Rosado, thanks again for the 2. Ottinger with another ridiculous save. Imagine Ekblad gets the game puck. That's a good point. I wonder who's got in the game puck for the Panthers through the first game. Look, I don't know if Ekblad is going to be suspended. They did not even call a penalty on that hit. It's more likely that they might give Mikkola a hearing. But I digress. The Panthers win for the holy crap, what a turnaround that was. Just the insane emotional roller coaster. Jaws was having a nice rant brewing, and now he has to spend all that energy with cheerful jubilation. But we also, there are still serious concerns that need to be addressed headed into Game 5, like the top 2 lines going radio silent, or the Panthers' penchant for quickly surrendering the lead after going up midway through the game. This series is not over. The Panthers must get the burner jets turned on for Game 5. Yeah, first line not clicking. Michael says this is what you all said in the finals. The top line is busy shutting down the top players. Taunts, thank you for the 5. He says, I got Cats beating the Avalanche in the finals. My bracket. Thank you, Taunts, for the 5. Yeah, all the West series are now tied at 2, and all the Eastern series are 3-1. My bracket was Cats beating the Blues. Dark Soul just says, go Panthers. So it looks like the Stars are going on the power play. Holy shit. How did we come back in the third period, mind you? We came back to win in regulation after being down a goal headed into the third period. What sort of devilry is that? I thought we were not allowed to win games in that scenario. Amanda, thank you for the 5, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.
She says, Kyle, we knew this was ending in 5. Let's get back to work, and ends their season. Go Cats. Well, the Panthers have to perform better in have to perform better for the other 55 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Go Cats asks, why didn't Ekblad get thrown out? Honestly, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know either. I guess they must have just thought that.
Blackwood with a couple of ridiculous saves. Holy shit, how in the hell did we win that game? Ekblad was probably trying to get ejected to help us, but the refs didn't fall for it. Well, I think Ekblad has earned at least a little reprieve from the people.
No, I'm going to keep bitching about him.
No?
Well, when I bitch, good things happen. I'm not going to suddenly start praising the dude. Well, you know, that's not good for me. If I start praising him, it get ugly quick.
Well, would you agree with the people in the chat who thinks that who think the team would get better if Ekblad was suspended again? That's what they were saying before the insanity started. Is Ekblad it would be better for the team if Ekblad does get suspended.
My concern isn't Ekblad specifically. It's that for the two games, Ekblad and Forsling have looked like chickens with no heads out there. Like they don't look like they're communicating right. They look panicked. Where Jones and with Forsling look pretty calm. Now, whether or not that's just, you know, is it Ekblad? Is it Tampa changing how they're playing? Are they going after him? I don't know. I mean, it wasn't terrible tonight, obviously, but you still see those. It's the pair. You know what I mean? Forsling's had some bad moments the last couple of games, especially the other night. But you know what? We win. And you know what? You're playing against the Tampa team that probably in their minds, they probably, quote, know that if they beat Florida, they could win a cup. And I think they're trying to, you know, they're sick and tired of losing. That seems, you know, they got a lot of players that have won cups. And they're a damn good team, and it's a tough matchup for Florida because we don't have the same advantage on the third and fourth line, especially the third. We don't have quite the same advantage that we do against these other teams. You know, we've changed up second line a little bit. I don't know that Rodriguez has been much of an improvement over what Samoskevich was giving us, but we keep winning games. And that's all that matters. We get this Tampa team in the rearview mirror because Toronto, they're a good team, but it's nowhere near the same type of, you know, situation as Tampa. It's a little bit different. They don't have the championship experience, and so I'm not saying Toronto would be easy. It just we have a little bit of a different matchup. But for Ekblad, it's like, I mean, he ain't going anywhere. We're not going to do anything with him. My concern is if they both get suspended. If they both get suspended, then you're going to have a bottom pair of Balinskis with Megna, and we're going to have to limit their ice time if that happens.
Apparently, John Cooper is losing it in his press conference.
Well, you know, you can't have it both ways, man. You say you got 2 goals in 11 seconds, and, you know.
Well, we tied that. We got 2 goals in 11 seconds.
I thought it was 2 goals in 10 seconds.
No. It was 2 goals in 11 seconds. You might have to change that on the recap if that's what you said.
Well, because that's why I asked. Was it 2 goals? What's the chat say? Was ours 2 goals in 10 seconds or 2 goals in 11 seconds?
ESPN said it was 2 goals in 11 seconds.
Okay, let me go fix that. I'm only. It's just for.
Yeah, of
I'll
course.
Only be in there a minute.
It's
I'll
fine.
Try to fix that.
Do it like a voice dub, like every.
No. It was part of the intro. So.
Yeah. Lightning fans are demanding a suspension for Ekblad's.
I mean, okay. I mean, we beat you the first 2 games. I mean, you know, he could use a night off. He played hard.
Yeah. Yeah, according to the ESPN website, it was 2 goals. Hello, Everlow. Kevin Hockey says, I'm sure you've pointed it out. Great ending, but outside of empty nets, our offense is still MIA.
All right, kid. Okay, let me do this again.
Green Loogie calls this a wild game tonight. Shitty hits, but the lads pulled it together enough for the win.
That's at this time of year. That is all that matters, right? There's nothing else matters.
Well, Taunt says, stop dissing Eggplant. Dude showed up tonight.
Does he not understand that? Well, maybe he's not talking to me.
Trey claiming that I'm doing Av stars to make up for the Marlins game. I don't think so, Trey. My voice is already gone.
because we're going to be doing we're probably going to be pulling a 3-game tomorrow night.
Oh boy.
Because we got Toronto and then you got Vegas Wild, which we haven't done one of those. And I got to get the recap up for this game, and there's no voice left. So, and then Oilers Kings is tomorrow night too. We keep missing good stuff there, so I think we're gonna just pull a really late one tomorrow and do that. So, all right, everybody.
All right.
Thank you for all the super chats. Much love. I'll be live tomorrow at noon. The recap will be up in about 45 minutes. I don't even remember what I said. It was good. It's funny. I think so. I don't believe we did that. I kept asking, show me something different in the regular season, because up until that comeback, game 3 and game 4 looked like regular season Cats. You know, get the first goal, and then how many times this regular season we've given up 2 goals quick like that? We've done that a bunch, right, Kyle?
What, get a
1-goal lead and then give up 2 quick goals.
Yeah.
We've been doing that a lot this year, so they finally showed us something different, which is good. That's good. This team is not. We are not dead. We need to get past Tampa. I feel confident about getting past the other teams way more than I did about Tampa. They're a pain in the ass, and Cooper's the only guy I think that can out-coach Maurice. So, all right, everybody. Appreciate all the support. We'll see you tomorrow at noon.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Enjoy the rest of your night. What a game.